Sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play, but they will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Back to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Lions trying to make some noise before halftime. From the 31. St. Brown there to bring it in.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working inside the red zone. Him over the middle. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing it again here. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. And some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast, trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Purdy throwing here on first. Caught by Jennings. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 36. Finds his target, Mason. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Another try following the sack. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. On third down, Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
That's halftime. Only 2 quarters standing between one of these teams and the NFC spot in the Super Bowl. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these 2 clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's send it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They go play action here. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
One play in and already they're close to midfield. To throw it on 1st down. He's got time here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're throwing it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first. They'll throw it again. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now he'll throw off the play fake. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Brought in right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun is Purdy. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. But I know on a golf course, you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know how we hear about teams that quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Motioning the tight end left. 2nd and 13. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive driven.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle brings it in.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 33. It's a 54-yard punt that time. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. From the 47. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a quick pass to the right side, Cup. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. Second and 3 now. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. He'll throw it yet again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Lions stretch the lead to 23. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. First down throw by Purdy. He's got Smith. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Play action now with Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They send the tight end in motion left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Brought in by Ayuk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw again, it's Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming for Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send St. Brown in motion left. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Lions about set to celebrate this win. Third down run by Gibbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Has some space inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And one last huge step has been taken, partners. They claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.